Let's see. Okay. Meredith, would you like to start us off with the introduction?
Yeah, sure. So thank you guys for hopping on today. And we hopefully will be recording this. So for those of you listening in, make sure that you ask questions and feel free to reach out to the person that invited you to this. So this is our call, which is what is coaching? And my name's Meredith, and Ashley will be speaking as well. And so we're basically going to be talking about what Beachbody coaching is and online fitness coaching is, and who can be a coach. So we have a little timeline to keep us on track today. So we're going to talk about the history of Beachbody, the company, and then we'll talk a little bit about what exactly coaching is, and then how to use, who can be a coach, how to do this either as full-time, as a hobby, as a career, as a discount as well, and then logistics. So, what does it mean? What do you have to do to become a coach? Is there certifications required? Is there a sign-up fee? And then we'll talk about expectations and then open it up for questions. So first off, basically, I'll give you my story in a couple sentences. So I live right now currently in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with my 2-year-old who may interrupt us at any time, and my husband. And so I actually started coaching. I can't even believe it, but it's been 7 years. So about 10 years ago, I started a fitness career because I had a transformation story inside the gym. And 7 years ago, I was a master trainer. I was personal training. I was teaching a gazillion classes. And FYI, I don't have a degree in fitness. I have a degree in arts management. So I basically wanted to pay forward what had happened to me. I lost 30 pounds in the group exercise room, and it inspired me. So I wanted to go out and do that for other people. So I became an instructor, and then becoming an instructor was such an amazing high. And I was like, I had already graduated from college. And so I was like, well, I can do this as a career. There's people that are in the fitness industry. So I became a master trainer and started learning all of the things that I could learn. And I started teaching other fitness instructors. And at that point in my life, I'm like, 24 years old, 23 years old. And, at that point, like, people are asking you questions like, well, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? And at that point, you're just trying to survive and pay rent and pay your electricity bill at the end of the month. So, it's great. Hi. So basically I started my own business because somebody said, is what you're doing now going to be what you're doing in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? And I thought, yeah, I love teaching and I love doing all this, but it wasn't bringing in an income that I could support my family with. I was making $14,000 a year, working 90 hours a week. And I was gone all the time. And my husband this morning, he asked me before he left for work, he's like, so what do you have on the agenda tonight? And I was like, no, nothing. And he was like, isn't this nice? Like, remember what it used to be like? You used to like run out and go teach classes. And then on Thursdays, you'd be getting ready to leave on Friday all weekend long. He's like, we're going to go on the boat this weekend. We're going down to the Keys. And the only reason we're going to the Keys is because like it's an hour and a half away from us. Some people go to Disney because they're close, and some people go to like the mountains, but we're close to the Keys. So we're doing like all this cool like family stuff this weekend because I've been able to like, clear up my plate full of clutter and make more money online and really build a brand online. So that's basically me in a nutshell. I know that was more than a few sentences, but I'll let Ashley introduce herself. Where'd you go?
I'm back. I'm sorry. My dog started to bark. It's like Meredith's got a 2-year-old running around, and then I've got my yard guys just showed up, and now Lexus is barking. So luckily, my 2-year-old is at daycare this morning, so Dad dropped him off so that I could have supposedly a quiet house. But okay, so me in a nutshell. My name is Ashley Buchert. I've been coaching for 5 years, a little over 5 years. I think March was my 5-year anniversary. I was one of those coaches that didn't coach for the first almost 15 months of the business. I didn't know what I was doing. And then all of a sudden one day I had this epiphany that I need to change something, or I'm going to be doing the same thing in 5 to 10 years. So like Meredith, I was an instructor. I was a full-time personal trainer, and I was working on my degree at the University of Arkansas. So I knew that I was going to do fitness full-time, but I didn't know how I was going to make money doing it full-time. I was okay with making $30,000 a year because that's what people told me as a personal trainer that I would be making, but I knew that there was probably something more out there. And that's when I found Chalene Johnson. I became a master trainer for Chalene along with Meredith. That's how we know each other. And basically here I am 5 years later because the right people were put into my life that gave me these opportunities and these ideas. And I just took the leap of faith. I trusted them, and I decided to dive into this coaching business. I love being a coach because I can meet the masses. I can have coaches on the East Coast and the West Coast, although I live in Boise, Idaho. So it's really neat. Like Meredith said, we can be moms. We can do what we want during the week because we make our own schedule. There's so much freedom with this coaching opportunity and being a business owner. So, Christian. Hi, Christian. He's so cute. He's just chilling. All right. So that's a little bit about me. Meredith and I, our 2-year-olds are 3 weeks apart. So we always like to do things together because we just get it. We're like, oh yeah, your kid's doing this, mine's doing this. And we really have enjoyed using each other's strengths and coming together to do things like this for people that are interested in coaching. So we are not on the same team. Meredith has got her own business and team, and I've got my own team over here. But it's really cool. That's why I love this company, is because, we're not competitors. We actually tag team and do a lot of these kind of calls together, and we run a lot of groups together on Facebook, and you really just learn by working with others in this industry. So we're excited to bring this to you today, and I'm going to let Meredith kick us off with the history of Beachbody.
Awesome. Sweet. So, so basically Beachbody, the company, was started in 1997 by John Condon and Carl Daikeler. And their mission was to help people fulfill, a healthy, fulfilling life and to reach their goals. So they started off, wanting to, the fitness industry is a multi-billion-dollar, probably trillion-dollar industry now. And so they wanted something that would work for people, an actual plan. So when they created a video, they actually did the entire program before 90 days and had multiple test groups and all of this. It wasn't just like, oh, this is a cool workout and hey, if you do these exercises, your butt's going to look great. It was actually like a full-on 90-day program that was going to transform your life. And one of the first ones that they started with was P90X. And that's when they started, they introduced it to the network. And I believe the network was opened up in 2006. So these people that came into Beachbody basically, as customers, and they did the program, they did the whole nutrition deal, they did the workouts, they followed the schedule, they saw results. Those people were their first testimonials, the ones that, and so Beachbody reached out to these customers and they said, hey, we have these other customers coming in. Would you help these customers? Because you're a real person. You're, a stay-at-home mom or a working dad or, a CEO at a office or, a grandma. I mean, it was a bunch of different people. I think at the time they selected 50 customers that had great results. And so those customers were helping the new customers coming in. And that's where the coaching really got started. And that's what it was about. So Beachbody said, hey, what we'll do is we'll give you these customers and we'll give you guys a little bit of commission based on it. And we'll help you do this. And, hopefully they become coaches too, and then help more customers, because we're getting so many customers coming in. And we don't want our programs and products just to go, oh, somebody does it. It was more of an accountability system and a way that people can stay on track. So basically, that's how coaching got started way back in the day. So I think we'll move on to what coaching is, and I'll let Ashley talk a little bit more about that.
All right. Well, I like to start off by telling people what coaching is not. And coaching is not a get rich quick scheme. There's a lot of things out there that say, sign up to do this and you'll make $5,000 or $10,000 a week. And we don't make empty promises in Beachbody. Honestly, what you put in is what you get out. So whether you're a discount coach or a hobby coach or a part-time or a full-time coach, really the hours that you put in and the number of lives that you actually change will reflect on your paycheck. So you guys, I love this opportunity because you get to make it what you want. And us as your coach and as your upline mentor, we get to just run with you, walk with you, crawl with you, whatever pace you want to set. We help you make those goals so that it's very realistic. So I don't make the promise that you're going to get rich. Can you make a lot of money in this business? Of course you can. But again, I'm full-time, Meredith is full-time, and that's what our paycheck reflects because the number of lives that we help, you can ask Meredith how many people she probably talks to in a month. It's crazy. And the number of people that I talk to in a month and the number of people that enter my challenge groups, all of that is a direct reflection of how much I'm going to make by the number of lives that I change. So I love this business because I can't feel guilty about that. Like every amount of money that her and I bring in to support our families, because we're living on just my paycheck right now. My husband quit his full-time job. So all of that I never feel guilty about because I'm like, I'm doing something good. I'm paying it forward and I'm changing the world one person at a time. So that's what coaching is not. It's not a get rich quick scheme, okay? Now, what is coaching? Well, coaching really is what you want to make it. It's a catalyst to reach your dreams. If you have a goal in 5 to 10 years to put down a huge down payment on a house or to pay for your college or your kids' college education, this is a catalyst that will help you get there. Coaching is an accountability system, a support system. People always say, well, what exactly is a coach? And I'm like, you know what? I consider myself a virtual personal trainer. I don't have to be certified as a personal trainer to be a coach, okay? So I can basically take someone on Facebook and I can put them into an accountability group and I can just help them from the start to the finish and just be there for them. I don't have to hold their hand. I don't have to show up at the gym at 6 a.m. because I used to be a personal trainer and I worked when others did not work and the hours were not fun, trust me. And I felt like I was a therapist as a personal trainer. I love working with like 50 people at once and just being able to just give them a little bit, whatever they need to keep them going. That's what keeps me going every single day. And then the third thing, coaching is your own business. Coaching is whatever you want to make it. You are an independent owner of your business. You are the CEO of your business. And the cool thing is Meredith and I teach our people, our coaches that we bring in, how to brand themselves, how to make themselves more than just a Team Beachbody coach. All right. My business name is AB Fitness. All right. I have coaches on my team that have given their name, their coaching business, an entire name that represents who they are. Because every single coach sells, quote unquote, sells the same product, right? We are technically a distributor of Beachbody products, but we're so much more than that. I love the term coach, not distributor. Because yes, we can offer somebody the 21-day fix or Shakeology, but it goes much further than that. And I love that Beachbody gave us a title that really does represent who we are and what we do every single day. So it's really neat, guys, to be an independent business owner and to have your story, because your story is what's going to separate you from the coach next door. I mean, Meredith and I have heard everything, every excuse under the sun. Well, there's not enough people. I don't know enough people, and I don't have enough experience in the fitness industry. You know what you do have, and the only thing that really matters is a story. It could be a transformation story. Maybe you lost 30 pounds like Meredith, maybe 60 pounds. You lost 60 pounds after she had her baby Christian. Or maybe it's just you went through something completely terrible, life-changing and altering in your life. Maybe you went through that, and maybe because you share that with somebody, you inspire them and give them courage to keep going forward. There's a coach on my team that lost her daughter at 17 years old in a car wreck. She doesn't have a very extensive fitness background, but what she does have is a story that hits every person's heart that she'll ever talk to. I mean, I get chills thinking about what she's gone through, but she's got something relatable. People can relate to hurt and to negative things that have happened in their life. And your story is honestly what makes you an amazing coach, not your fitness background. So I love that Meredith said she didn't have a fitness background. She just did this. She just loved what she did and she did this. So guys, it's not a get rich quick scheme, but it is an amazing opportunity to own your own business, to provide for your family, to get you where you want to be in 5 to 10 years, and to really be an accountability system for people that you love and care about. That's what coaching is. Meredith, you want to go on to the next one?
Yeah. So, we've talked about, being an accountability system and, who can do this. And so basically, there's a few different types of coaches. There's going to be somebody who is purely a discount coach. So basically a VIP customer. And this person benefits from all of the discounts from Beachbody, which is really cool. So you get 25% off of programs and products, and every time something's released, you get it before anybody else does. So that's mainly a coach, that's just a discount. So you don't have to run this as a business. You can basically be a discounted coach. So totally up to you. And I have tons of people that, you wanted to be a part of something and wanted to be a part of some groups and get some discounts on products and programs. So they became a discount coach because of that. So then versus somebody that does this as a hobby, they may run some challenge groups, maybe be a part of some groups, maybe help a couple of family members here and there, or some friends. They don't make a ton of commissions, maybe $100 here and there. But the cool thing is it's a fun hobby for them. They're staying fit, they're staying healthy, they're inspiring other people, and they're doing this for pure fun and enjoyment and maybe a stress reliever, versus somebody that does this part-time. This could be a working mom or a stay-at-home mom or a grandmother or a CEO of a company or, a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer. Like anybody can be a part-time coach just by running a business. And you would do this online. You can coach in person, but you're going to see more benefit when you run a business through the internet online. And then you have a full-time coach. And so a full-time person is going to be somebody that is, this is a job, this is their full-time gig, this is their everything. So they set their business hours, they set goals, they bring in customers, they learn how to, market their business the best way they can. So they are doing personal development. They are investing in their business, meaning, and I've heard this term, scared money don't make money. And that just basically means, like, if there's a product or a program out there that's going to help you become a better CEO and a better boss, I mean, that business owner is going to get it. If it's going to teach you how to use email marketing or how to how to make X, Y, and Z, and it's a $30 program, is that worth your investment? Heck yeah. So those are basically the different types of coaches. Did you want to add anything to that, Ashley?
I think it was great. I think Christian was adding his own little thing about what makes his mommy a great coach. So that was awesome. Nope, I love it. I'll reiterate what she said is anyone can be a coach, and you get to choose if you want to be a discount coach or a hobby coach or part-time or full-time. And you just get to choose what you want to do, and we help you get there. So we set realistic goals, but that's great. All right. So do you want me to go into the pricing? We ready for that?
Yeah. Okay, let's go into logistics. Yeah.
All right. So how much does it cost to sign up as a coach? Because that's the first question everybody has. So if anyone wants to ask you, or if any of you guys on this call right now are wondering, it is $39.95 to become a coach. That is the baseline cost to become a coach. All right, guys. So that doesn't get you anything, any product at all. That just makes you a coach. And then on month 2, you're going to start paying $15.95 a month, because that's what's going to give you all of your back office stuff. I always say your back office is like your office manager. So really you're paying for someone to give you all the documents you could ever need to run a challenge group, to sign up a coach. I mean, you've got flyers, brochures, everything is in your back office, and that's what that $16 a month pays for. It also pays for 4 websites, okay? You're going to have a Beachbody Coach website, a Team Beachbody website, a Shakeology website, and then also an Ultimate Reset website. So it is a little bit of money, but I mean, we can help you get that paid for as a hobby coach if you just want to make sure that you're not putting any money in and you're just basically getting to just enjoy the product. So we can make that work for you so that in the day, you're not putting money into it. You're just reaping the benefits of being a discount coach. Okay, so if you're going to work the business at all, that $16, it's easily paid for every single month. But that's the baseline cost to become a coach. $40 to sign up, $16 every month thereafter. Now, majority of people choose to do challenge packs when they sign up as a coach because anyone that orders a challenge pack, that $40 sign-up fee is waived. It's free. So, and this is the cool thing, guys. Some of you guys on this call right now have purchased a challenge pack, okay? So maybe you paid $160 for the 21-day fix. Well, once you've purchased a challenge pack, for your lifetime, you can easily become a coach for free. So even customers that have previously purchased a challenge pack, all they have to do is fill out a form and become a coach for free. Your $40 is waived for the rest of your life. If you never choose to become a coach, that's cool. But let's say you love Shakeology and you've been a customer for a couple months and you're paying $129 a month for Shakeology, right? Well, let's say you're like, oh, I really want to stay on it, but man, I wish I could save a little bit of money. A lot of people switch from customer that have purchased a challenge pack to coach so that they can just get Shakeology every month for $99. So that's an opportunity that you guys might want to take advantage of if you've already been a customer for a few months, you love Shakeology, and you want to get 25% off. Because as a coach, you save 25% on every product that we have. It's pretty cool, okay? And I will go ahead and put the disclaimer in. It's $99 for Shakeology, but then when you're paying your $15.95 a month, let's go ahead and say it now. You're going to pay, $115 because you paid for your website fee plus your Shakeology. So although Shakeology is $99, you're still going to have that website fee because you're a coach now, but you're still saving $15 a month on Shakeology. So it's a win-win either way. But I wanted to just go over how much it costs and the opportunities as a challenge pack or a baseline membership as a coach. And that's pretty much all I have for that stuff. So, Meredith, do you want to go ahead and chit-chat? Unmuted. What we got next?
Hi, I'm unmuted now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have the expectations, like what to expect when you become a coach. And really when you become a coach, like your sponsor is going to most likely send you a form or, kind of like when you start a job, like, but this is a little different. Like we want to know your goals and we want to know what you expect out of this. If money is important, that's something that your coach needs to know. If it's not important, then that's something your coach needs to know as well. So most upline support systems, and I know myself and Ashley, we have coach training for our new coaches. We have 14-day coach training systems, and then a bunch of other fun little groups that we do to help you learn how to market yourself on social media, how to use email marketing, how to build a list, how to get more customers, all of that great stuff. And then, of course, we always run our challenge groups every single month as well. So that's something that we do, and then we invite people so they can learn and learn firsthand on there. So I'll let you explain the rest.
Awesome. Yes. So I'll reiterate what she said. 14-day coach basics. It could be 60, just letting you know, depending on your upline. It's really neat, but Beachbody has already tested this. And so they've created a 60-day coach basics program for new coaches. But Meredith and I realized after doing like 30 days of it, that a lot of people in our industry, quote unquote, being in the fitness industry, we are kind of antsy people and we don't like to sit still. We're very hyperactive people, right? And you attract people just like you. I attract people that are in the fitness industry, obviously. So we realized that they weren't finishing the program. So Meredith and I have condensed the Coach Basics program to 14 days. So as a new coach, the first thing you're going to do is have a getting started right call with your upline. Now, I only do these calls if the coach tells me they want to, quote unquote, work the business. If I have a discount coach, I'm not going to worry about doing a getting started right call. I don't want to stress them out. I don't want them to think I have any expectations for them, because I don't. If you sign up as a discount coach, I want you to just sit back and, again, enjoy the product at a discount. I don't want to hassle you to get on calls. I don't want to hassle you to do anything. But if you decide one day, all right, I really think I want to try to get some customers now, I think I might want to run my own challenge group, then immediately I'm going to say, we need to get on a call and I need to have a getting started right call. So that's number one. As a new coach, you have a getting started right call. We go over the logistics of the business, make sure that you feel good about starting. And then secondly, we put you in Coach Basics, and that's what Meredith was talking about. So the Coach Basics is only 14 days if you're on her team or my team, okay? That's all. We ask that you would just invest 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day as a new coach. We don't want to stress you out. We don't want to overwhelm you. We want you just to have a little bit each day, a little nugget to take away. At the end of the Coach Basics, I always tell my coaches, we need to start working on your power hour. Then we start moving into 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, okay? I don't care if you work on the weekends. It's up to you. Or maybe you prefer to work on the weekends. Then don't work Monday through Friday because you have a full-time job, and then put in your hours on the weekends. That's fine. Again, you're your own boss. You get to work your business how you see fit. So that's kind of the start of it all. Is you do a getting started right call, you do Coach Basics, and then we talk about your power hour. That's all it really takes to get started as a new coach. And I think that's pretty much it. I would open it up for questions or ask Meredith if she has anything else that she wants to add to that, and then we'll wrap up the call.
No, I think that's great. I think that gives a great overall, basically gist of what coaching is, and how you can really make this fit into your life rather than control your life.
Right.
Because I know so many entrepreneurs and business owners where it's like their business is their life and that's the only thing they do. And, whereas like I'm a family person, and I also teach fitness classes on the side once in a while and do other things too. So I think your business is something that is a part of your life, and it doesn't have to take over your life, but it can be one of those vehicles that can support your family full time. So
it's true. I mean, look at her. She's at home right now in Florida, by the way, living on the beach, and her 2-year-old's hanging out with her. And, this is just about freedom, guys. You never work a day in your life, right? If you love what you do, it's not work. It's cool to be able to get up and to do a little call like this in the morning, and to still be able to walk out your office door at your own home and be with your family 2 seconds later. So if anything, start dreaming and start thinking about what you want 5, 10, 15 years from now, because if you don't make a change today, you will still be doing the same thing. And I thank Chalene Johnson every single day, because that's who taught us that right there. She was like, what do you want to do with your life? You just want to be a group fitness instructor your entire life? Okay, no, I'll be a group fitness instructor my entire life. But I knew that wasn't just everything. I wanted to do more with my life. I wanted to provide for my family. I want to build my dream house. I want to put my son through college, or be able to pay for his college before he gets to college. Like, those are things that, being an instructor and a personal trainer, there's no way I would have been able to do that. So now, like I said, Beachbody is a catalyst for me. It's a catalyst for Meredith. We have our dreams. We have our dream board. Beachbody is going to help us get there. And it's amazing the changes you see every year happen in your business. Crazy. You can go back to day one for our paychecks. We started making like $14 every paycheck. And then you start seeing it be 100. Then you start seeing it be like 400. Then you see it over 1,000. And this is weekly, guys. So the potential's there, but you have to ask yourself, how do you want to start? And do you want to make this a business, or do you want to just do it as a hobby and just have fun with it? So we don't care. Whatever your decision is, we're totally behind you 100%. Cool? All right, guys. Thank you guys for being on the call, and spread the love by telling others about this opportunity. And we will see you next time. Bye.